an error I made last video caused me to do this video today. And what is that error, you may ask? Well, last video I said that I wondered when Oak's Letter was going to be released so that way you have access to Shaymin in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Turns out that event is currently happening right now from February 27th through March 27th. So looks like I made a complete dumbass out of myself last video, and I apologize for that. Well, it's because I actually didn't realize that that event was already out. I mean, I didn't see any news regarding that one event. Hell, I didn't even see any videos regarding that event up until the day I'm recording this video. So yeah, sorry if I gave you any false information last video. It's just that maybe I just didn't see it for some reason. Yeah, that's it. Wow, 2 protects in a row? Yeah, this is gonna suck. Well, if you're wondering if I did get Shaymin in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, then yes I did. Yeah, it feels like I'm coming back to something that I left 10 years ago. Especially since I do get the Giratina flower in Floroma Town from that one lady. Yeah, Sky Shaymin was always one of my favorite Gen 4 Pokemon. But unfortunately for me, I got a kind of a bad nature for my Shaymin. But hey, if I really wanted to, I could probably go into the Battle Tower in hopes of getting some points and maybe getting some of the nature mints, if they are in the game, that is. But I don't think I want to do that. Your body weight is reduced to just 1/10 in the water. Good to know. I'm not telling you my weight. Why would you tell a complete stranger your weight? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, here's where Regigigas would be, but like I said, that's going to come at a later time. So I'm just going to go and move on. Oh yes, I remember in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire there were some wild Pelipper's in the area. I believe it was on either Route 104 or Route 105 when you're surfing. And occasionally those Pelipper's actually had lucky eggs on them. And I did manage to grab 6 of them from 6 different Pelipper's, so that way maybe I could level up my team a little bit faster. But that's not going to be the case in this game. Hell, I'm not even sure if Pelipper is even in this route actually. And even if it is, they're not holding any lucky eggs, so I'm not gonna get any lucky eggs. Well, technically, maybe I can, because, well, I'm not really sure where I can find Chansey in this game. Well, if I do find Chansey, which I seriously doubt I can, maybe there's a small chance that they could be holding lucky eggs, but I wouldn't really bet money on that because it's like, what, 5%? And the rest of the time, they're just holding lucky punches, so yeah, I'm not gonna bore myself to death by getting some lucky eggs. I'll probably wait until future games so that way I could get as many lucky eggs as I want. Oh, a Seadra? I think I better switch out because if I try hitting it with Leaf Blade, then I might trigger a Poison Point if it does have Poison Point. Okay, does it have it? Oh, yes it does. Okay, good thing I decided to switch. Even though I think I'm probably close to Dewford Town, still I don't want to be poisoned on the way to Dewford Town. Okay, let's move on to something else. Not too long ago, I was playing Legends Arceus once again, and in that one event where I'm facing Volo, yeah, it looks like that guy is pretty tough, all things considered. Well, considering that he is an ancestor of Cynthia, I guess it's no surprise that he is going to give me a huge challenge. I mean, he does have almost Cynthia's entire team. I think he just lacks one certain Pokemon. Shoot, I don't even recall what Pokemon that was, since Hisuian Arcanine did replace that one Pokemon that Cynthia did have, which I don't even know what it is. Oh wait, I think it's Milotic. Yeah, Milotic. My bad. Yeah, it's kind of a shame how Milotic is not in Legends Arceus, because that would have been a pretty good Pokemon for me to use. But hey, I think Gastrodon is a pretty good Pokemon, just like Milotic. And as for me facing Giratina, yeah, it looks like Giratina did give me quite a bit of trouble actually. Well, for one thing, when I was expecting to face Giratina at some point, I actually was hoping it didn't have Aura Sphere on it because I will admit I am using Regigigas, and unfortunately it does have Aura Sphere. And even with non-stab Aura Sphere on Giratina, it was still doing a whole lot, especially if Volo was spamming the Agile style for Giratina. Well, somehow I one-shotted it with Spatial Ren on my Palkia somehow. Yeah, because that thing was actually sweeping my team. It's Origin Form, actually. Origin Form Giratina. Sorry if I wasn't very specific enough. But as for its Altered Form, well, I don't think I had a whole lot of trouble with it, actually. But orange in form? Yeah. That thing was giving me a whole lot of trouble. Okay, is there any hidden items over here, or am I back in the area of Route 1? No. Okay, looks like I am back in the area of Dewford, but let me see if there's any more trainers around here. Okay, looks like there's no other trainers over here. So, since I'm in the area of Dewford Town, I think I'm just gonna go heal up, and before I leave, there's something else here that I have to do. And it involves the Dewford Hall, right over here. Yeah, I think you'll remember this place where I said adult toys or something like that. Anyway, this guy was not here earlier. If you get your 5th gym badge, then he's going to be here, and he's telling you about Sludge Bomb. And just by him talking about that, he's going to give you the TM for Sludge Bomb. I don't think I have any use for this move, so yeah, I'm just going to leave it. Wait, together movie? Okay. Looks like my trendy saying is not so trendy anymore. If I try changing it, then it's not going to work, unfortunately. I'm not really sure why. Well, it was fun while it lasted, adult toys and whatnot. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can go back to, I believe it was part 10 that I was laughing about my trendy saying, adult toys. If you don't know what that is, go look it up on Google. I'm pretty sure you'll find what you need. Okay, moving on. Okay, Route 107. In Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, I believe there was a little dive spot over here. I'm not really sure what prompted Game Freak to throw a dive spot here. Well, I kind of wish that they would throw a dive spot in this game, but that's not the case. Well, actually, no, never mind. I was about to say, maybe, if Kyogre was on the loose, maybe there would be a dive spot in this particular area, but no, that's not the case. It's only in specific routes that Kyogre will be found, depending on your game file, of course. So yeah, looks like there's not going to be any dive spots in this particular area of Route 107. But I will admit, I do like how the water looks in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. If I'm not mistaken, was there a different surfing sprite that I was on in the remakes? I'm not really sure. I think I was surfing on a Whalmer or something, even though I actually wasn't surfing on a Whalmer. I think it was either Tentacool or the Milotic I'm going to get later on. Well, okay then, back to Legends Arceus. So yeah, Giratina did give me a run for my money, that's for sure. I don't think I've been challenged like that all that much. I mean, I'm pretty sure that thing took down at least 4 of my team members. And the majority of them were legendaries. I did want to add Arceus to my team, but I don't think I'll have access to that until I actually do complete the Pokédex, which I haven't done so far. But I am slowly getting there, that's for sure. Which is the reason why I opted to use Regigigas. Not only because its stats are pretty impressive, but I don't think it has its slow start ability, which will cripple it. Which I guess is one positive thing about using Regigigas. I mean, I think I did try using that in another game, but I don't think it really worked out all that much. Actually, as a matter of fact, I think in Vault White 2, I think maybe I did use Regigigas, or maybe I didn't. I just remembered that it had a different ability other than Slow Start. I think it was Sheer Force. Yeah, Sheer Force Regigigas. Well, I'm not really sure what to make of that, but depending on what you put on it, maybe it could be a force to be reckoned with. I mean, its move pool is pretty wide, so maybe you can put whatever you want on it. Whether it's physical or special attacking moves or something. Anyway, I'm approaching some place called the Abandoned Ship, and I love how the place was significantly modified in the remakes. I mean, I will admit one thing, I think it was kind of annoying with me running around all over the place trying to find the keys and whatnot. But I do love how the water looked there, especially when I'm diving underwater with my scuba gear. Yeah, let's not forget about that. Especially with the part where Lugia can be found in that one little basement area of the abandoned ship. But unfortunately, once I go there, if I do go there first in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, then unfortunately, I don't have access to the Ice Beam TM when I first get there. And that kind of sucks, actually. Do I have any friends who would go to the beach with you? I don't really go to the beach all that much, actually. Even though I have been to the beach a few times, still I don't really step foot in those places all that much. So yeah, Lugia can be found in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and I don't know if Ho-Oh could be found there too, because I feel like Ho-Oh can be found in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire in the abandoned ship. But I will tell you one thing, Spiritomb can also be found there, even though the way to find it is kind of interesting actually. I did say countless times I did use it in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and even Rising Ruby and Sinking Sapphire. And in the back of my mind, maybe I'm kind of regretting that decision since it is kind of slow, but at the same time, well, I guess Spiritomb could hold its own against certain opponents, considering the fact that it does have one weakness. So yeah, I don't think I'm in any danger whatsoever. Especially since I did say previously how I guess I kind of dominated a certain battle girl on Route 115. Yeah, Route 115. With her fighting types, and they couldn't touch my Spiritomb at all. Well, technically she did with payback, but hey, at least it wasn't a stab, that's for sure. And since I'm playing this game here, I do love the variety of Pokemon I'm seeing. If I was playing the original Emerald game, then I would probably be seeing the same Pokemon over and over again. But it's nice to know that I'm seeing a lot of variety. D-Tech, no thank you, I don't need that move at all. I mean, I do want to take attacks, but D-Tech can only help me for so long. And to be honest, I think that move is kind of useless, to be honest with you. Oh, we got a double battle right over here. I was about to say, maybe I'll switch out Sceptile in favor for Gardevoir, but maybe I'll do that when maybe Leaf Blade starts getting a little bit low. Okay, I have 7 power points for Leaf Blade left, so yeah, that should be at least plenty. In addition to all the swimmers that I'm seeing in this game, I believe I see some ace trainers in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Something I didn't think that would happen. And they're actually surfing on their, whatever Pokemon they're surfing on. Even though I'm not really sure if they themselves have any water types on them. Well, it depends on what they have. Well, it's kind of a shame that I don't get to fight those people in double battles, since I think that would be a lot more fun. Okay, there's the Marshtomp. Yeah, I was thinking, since I chose Trico at the beginning of the game, I wouldn't see anybody with Marshtomp on their team, since if I opted to go with Cyndaquil, then later changed my mind for Torchic, then Meg would have had a Marshtomp on her team. But hey, whatever. It's not like I'm looking to complete the Pokédex or anything, since if I do complete the Pokédex, then I don't think anything special is going to happen in this particular game alone. So I did say in the original Emerald, if you do somehow complete the Pokédex, then Professor Birch will give you one of the Johto starters. Yeah, I still didn't really get to that point in Emerald, but hey, whatever. Okay, got Route 108 here, and we got 2 trainers here. Okay, I'm not really sure if I'll get to both those trainers in this video. Oh yes, I don't know if you did notice at the beginning of the video, my Pokemon did get a little bit of experience points. That's because, no, wait, a little bit of levels, I meant to say, not experience points. That's because I went back off screen once again to fight a few trainers. This time, it was between, Lady Cindy, Rich Boy Winston, and Glass Haley. Yeah, those two trainers I was talking about, Lady Cindy and Rich Boy Winston, yeah, they really want to rematch me back and forth. It was to the point that both their Linoons, I believe, are at their max level now, at level 70. Yeah, level 70 at this point in the game. That is kind of crazy, actually. But luckily, I wasn't in any danger or anything, especially not with Skarmory by my side, that's for sure. Especially since, well, they didn't put any good moves on their Linoons, respectively, so naturally, I wasn't in any danger at all. Okay, that Rupskin is really starting to get annoying. Despite the fact that Leaf Blade is special, still, it's still making physical contact, so yeah, whatever. Okay, the abandoned ship is right over there, but I don't have enough time to go in there. There should be a hidden item around here somewhere. Okay, I think it's a little further to the right, I believe. Okay, there's that trainer over there, but I don't think I have enough time to fight her, so I think I'm just gonna end it off here. So next time, looks like we're gonna fight some more water trainers and enter the abandoned ship. See you guys next time.